There's been a lot of speculation and a lot of theories on what is happening with Aspyr and Knights of the Old Republic, and we finally have confirmation from Jason Schrier. It's not a remaster, it's a remake. Let's talk about it.
Have you seen Star Wars?
So in a recent podcast, the game journalist Jason Schrier came out and they basically asked him, like, what's happening with Aspyr and Knights of the Old Republic? Is it a remaster? Is it a remake? Is it a port? What's going on? And he basically did come out and clarify and say, yeah, it's a remake. It's happening. And that's great. That is great news for us Star Wars fans. Everyone's been waiting for Knights of the Republic for quite some time. We've always wanted a third one, and it was interesting to see what Lucasfilm would do when it came to the new canon, because when you look at the original Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, it doesn't break canon per se, but it is a lot different from the canon that we know in the Star Wars universe. And so, when you're doing a remake of the game, now you can adapt the story to fit your canon, and you don't have to introduce a lot of lore, a lot of stuff that you would have to explain, or maybe they don't even introduce the Sith Empire in this version, we don't know. There's going to be a lot of different things about this game that I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to pull off. Because when it comes to like a remaster, really simple to do. Not too hard. Aspyr has been doing that for quite some time when it comes to a lot of the modern day Star Wars games, but when you remake the story, you're reintroducing Darth Revan. I mean, that's who we know is going to be in the game. I mean, we all know it's going to be Darth Revan, but is Revan going to be the main character this time? Is it going to be the twist that you are Darth Revan at the end of it? Is that the twist that we're still expecting? Because that was a big twist when that game came out. I think they said that was one of the greatest video game twists in history, and I think it still holds up to this day. And from everything we've heard about this Knights of the Republic remake, we've heard things that it's going to introduce concepts from both games, Knights of the Republic 1 and 2. We've heard that BioWare is not going to be involved, EA is not going to be involved in this at all, so that makes it a little bit more interesting. And also, one thing that I know people are kind of cautious about when it comes to this remake is, you know, Aspyr is making this. It's not the people who made the original Knights of the Republic, it's all Aspyr. But one thing that we've heard is that Aspyr has been hiring a lot of veterans from BioWare, people who have worked on the original Knights of the Republic game. So I think that is a little bit of good news, because that means if you're bringing in people who worked on the original game, they're going to be huge assets for this remake, whether it's bringing in just the aesthetic of the game or the story of it. So there's a lot of good things about this going forward. For me, I'm happy that it's a remake and not a remaster. I think a remaster would be fine. I think people would be happy with that, but you can get mods that improve Knights of the Republic. There are fans who are making like remasters of Knights of the Republic. If you're doing a remake, you're doing something that's canon, and I think that does a lot more justice to Star Wars fans. I think a lot of people are going to be happier with a remake, because now we can say Darth Revan is canon, we can play him, he's a character, and we also get to add a new story to this. I mean, if they do the same thing they did with the original Knights of the Republic games, it'll be disappointing. No one really wants a retelling of a story if it's going to be the exact same thing. I mean, we look at The Force Awakens, a lot of people were upset that it's basically a copy of A New Hope, but also, to that point, The Force Awakens did a good job on reintroducing us into Star Wars and starting off the new trilogy, so if they do something similar with Knights of the Old Republic, well, we could have a good starting point for this new era in Star Wars canon of, let's explore Knights of the Old Republic, let's explore the Old Republic era in general, and start it off with KOTOR, the remake from Aspyr. We introduce you to Revan, we maybe introduce Malak, maybe Bastila Shan is back in this. We can reintroduce these characters to a new audience, and maybe even the old audience, while also introducing this new era in Star Wars. Who says the Old Republic of this new canon that we have in the Star Wars universe has to be the exact same as the expanded universe, or as we saw the Old Republic in the video games? We can do a lot of different things, and I think this gives Lucasfilm a little bit more leeway in storytelling, but also it just opens up the possibilities of the Old Republic, of Darth Revan, of Darth Malak. I mean, we could even get to Emperor Vizsla. Is he still running things with this? Is the Mandalorian Wars still canon right before this game takes place? I mean, with the new canon, we've heard about the Dark Saber, so maybe we could see the Dark Saber come into play, because that's also taking place during the Old Republic, I believe. So a lot of great things happening over there at Lucasfilm right now. They're focusing on the Sith more, Darth Revan's supposed to be in the Acolyte, and now we're getting a Knights of the Old Republic remake. Great move by Lucasfilm. This is a great idea. I hope Aspyr can pull it off. I don't know much about the company other than that they've been doing a lot of the ports. for the old Star Wars games, but they are bringing in veterans from BioWare to come work on, hopefully, this project right here, the remake. So tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys want the story to be about? Should it be a retelling of the story we already know? Maybe an adaptation of it? Do something different? Should this be an introduction into this new era in Star Wars canon? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Aspyr is making a remake of Knights of the Old Republic, and I could not be more excited. So thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like or comment because it does help out the channel. If you want to become an Only fan, because I am Star Wars Only, to become an Only fan, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and you will stay up to date on the latest news in Star Wars. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time, and may the Force be with you always.